Hey guys, welcome to the other side of the coin. An interesting topic that's brewing at the moment, and it's been brewing for a little while, is the Tammy Abraham contract saga. Now, three things I want to talk about in this particular saga is that, first of all, there was the issue about lots of fans out there coming out and constantly saying that Chelsea's created a bit of a precedent with Callum Hudson-Odoi's situation last season, and deeming it a particular issue that's caused this particular issue for Tammy Abraham this season and with his contract saga. Now, I want to touch base on this first of all. Whatever happened with Callum Hudson-Odoi's situation last season, at the end of the day, Chelsea could have walked away. Bayern Munich came knocking on the door several times asking for this player, and repeatedly Chelsea kept on denying that, and ended up, obviously, both parties ended up signing the contract. Now, this has happened because Chelsea completely believed in this player. Whether we like it or not, and the amount of money that Callum at the end of the day ended up getting, through the persuasion of his brother and whoever else, at the end of the day, Chelsea believed in this player, believed in this player's skill set, and ended up, giving what they thought, was fair in their opinion as well. So, by no means we can ever say, they've created a precedent. No, Chelsea could have walked away. They believed in the player and they gave him the money, and matters closed. Now, coming into Tammy's situation, he's the top scorer of our club this season in all club competitions, 15 goals, 3 assists. Of course, he's going to look for a better deal. I think he's only got 2 more years left. He's Chelsea through and through, and of course he's going to look for a better deal. If you're an employee working for a particular company, if you understand your skill set, you understand your abilities, you're 100% are going to ask for what you believe in. Now, there could be a negotiation between you and your company, and similarly, that's what's happening with Tammy and Chelsea at the moment. These things can take a bit of time, and we shouldn't go out there and believe everything that we're reading at the moment. Having said that, I'm in no doubt that Tammy's asked for something really, really good, because he understands what he can bring. He understands where his level can be down the track. So, once again, it's up to Chelsea. It's up to Chelsea to decide whether they believe this player's worth it or not. If they don't believe this player's worth it, they're going to put a counter offer, and if Tammy doesn't like it, well, he doesn't sign. So we shouldn't go out there and say, with the Callum Hudson-Odoi thing, Chelsea's created a precedent, and every other youngster out there is going to ask for that level of money. Well, they can ask for it, but as I said, Chelsea can still walk away from every one of these deals if they want to. If they believe in it, they'll end up paying it. Now, the second thing that I want to talk about is there was an article that came out just recently about, apparently Tammy's waiting to see what type of signings that we make in the summer. Now, a lot of people are taking this and taking it in a negative way, that, why does he care? Is he scared that if we get someone top notch in the likes of Lautaro Martinez or Timo Werner or whoever else, that he's just going to walk away, he's not going to sign the contract? Why? Why do you think that that's how he's thinking? It may reduce a little bit of time if we have someone top notch, but at the end of the day, he would relish that opportunity to play with someone world class. It'd be great competition for him. He would learn so much, and I highly doubt a player like Tammy Abraham is just gonna give up on as soon as we sign, let's say, someone world class. He's just gonna say, okay, well that's it for me. I give up. I highly doubt he has that type of a character to simply just give up. First of all, I don't believe in this article one bit at all. It just doesn't make sense to me, because in January, when there was rumors about Cavani, he was very much up for it, and there's a fantastic article in the Blue Stands out at the moment. Go and have a look, which is about how Tammy was relishing the opportunity to play with someone like Cavani. He was being quoted to say that he could have learned a lot of stuff from him, and he could have taken all those attributes that Cavani has and all that experience and try and add that into his game as well. So I don't think Tammy's waiting for the summer market to open, hoping that we get someone, average, or someone who's less abilities than him. I don't think a player like Tammy or anyone would ever want a club not to increase their quality. So I don't believe in that article one bit. Thirdly, which is the recent one now, is that there's rumours about Tammy's asking for 180,000 per week pounds. Now, as fans, I can see why certain fans can get mad about that, because that's a lot of money. That's the type of money that a top-notch player of the club earns. But once again, straight away believing that and straight away slandering the player and being negative towards the player and asking for him to get out, that's just so ridiculous. We don't know anything. Frank has said many times in the press conference that almost 99% of the things that we see as fans in the media is completely untrue. I have no doubt that Tammy's asked for a better deal, but something in the range of 180,000, look, I don't know, but I don't want to simply believe that's the reason why he's not signing the contract at the moment. And once again, as I said, if Chelsea doesn't believe that he's worth that, Chelsea's not going to offer that kind of money. At the end of the day, Tammy's going to do everything possible to earn as much as he can. He's 22 at the moment, and this is going to be a new contract extension, which is possibly going to be for 5 years or so. So he has to look at the financial. He has to look at securing financially as well. Having said that, as I said earlier, he's the top scorer of this season, 15 goals, 3 assists. I have no doubt that this guy can be even better next season. Has he got a lot to improve? 100%. He's got a lot to improve in his finishing. He's got a lot to improve in his hold-up play. We've already seen what kind of impact that Giroud had when Tammy was away in the last couple of matches. And Tammy can definitely learn those attributes. But I have no doubt that this player can be Chelsea's number one striker down the track. Next season, I have a feeling that he's going to produce even more. And eventually, he will be the absolute number one. Of course, this season he's number one. Depending on if we do bolster in that position next season, we'll see whether he's number one or, sort of close second. But I have no doubt that this player will eventually become Chelsea's number one player, because his determination, his attitude is absolutely top notch. To all the fans out there, just calm down. Don't just jump up and down with everything you see or read. Understand the situation, understand the whole, the context of the situation, and then make an assessment. All right, have a good day. See